GAZ-M20 Pobeda is more than just a car. It is a rolling symbol of post-war Soviet resilience and industrial ambition. Introduced in 1946 by the Gorky automobile plant, this vehicle became the face of progress and recovery in a nation rising from the ashes of World War II. Its name, Pobeda, meaning victory, perfectly captured the spirit of the era and the determination of the people who built it. Designed during a time when the world was rebuilding, the Pobeda stood out for its streamlined body and advanced engineering for its time. While many other automakers still produced pre-war designs, GAZ engineers created something truly modern and aerodynamic. The Pobeda featured a unibody construction, a concept that was years ahead of its Western rivals, making it lighter and stronger than most of its contemporaries. The styling of the GAZ-M20 was elegant and understated. Its rounded curves and smooth lines gave it a timeless look that symbolized optimism and innovation. The chrome accents, large front grille, and sloping rear gave it a distinctly international appearance, influenced by American and European trends but with a uniquely Soviet personality. It was a car that reflected confidence and dignity on the road. Inside, the Pobeda offered surprising comfort for its time. The spacious cabin was designed with simplicity and practicality in mind, featuring durable materials and a clean dashboard layout. It could comfortably seat 5 passengers, providing a pleasant ride even on the rough Soviet roads of the 1940s and 1950s. The heating system and large windows were also considered luxurious features back then. Under the hood, the Pobeda came equipped with a 2.1-liter inline-4 engine that produced around 50 horsepower. While that may not sound like much today, it was a solid performer in its era, capable of reaching speeds up to 105 km per hour. The car was built for reliability rather than speed, and its robust engine made it ideal for long journeys and difficult terrains. The GAZ-M20 was also notable for its mechanical innovations. It used independent front suspension, hydraulic brakes, and a 3-speed manual transmission with a column shifter, all features that placed it among the more advanced vehicles of its time. These mechanical elements gave the Pobeda a smooth and confident ride that impressed both drivers and passengers alike. Production of the Pobeda spanned from 1946 to 1958, and during that time, it became a familiar sight on Soviet roads. It wasn't just a car for government officials. It was also available to ordinary citizens, marking a shift toward mass motorization in the USSR. This accessibility made it one of the most beloved vehicles in Soviet history. The Pobeda was more than a domestic success. It gained international recognition as well. It was exported to numerous countries, including Poland, East Germany, Finland, and even China. In Poland, it was produced under license as the FSO Warsaw, further spreading its influence across the Eastern Bloc. As the years passed, the Pobeda became a symbol of pride and craftsmanship. For many families, owning one was a dream come true, representing stability and success in a challenging time. It was also used extensively by government departments, taxi services, and even as an ambulance or police car due to its reliability and versatility. The GAZ-M20 went through several updates during its production life, including improvements in engine performance, body design, and interior comfort. These refinements ensured that it remained competitive and appealing even as newer models entered the market. Even after production ended in 1958, the legacy of the Pobeda lived on. It inspired later GAZ models, including the Volga series, which carried forward its spirit of innovation and practicality. Collectors today regard the Pobeda as a prized classic, and beautifully restored models can still be seen at vintage car shows around the world. In modern times, the GAZ-M20 is appreciated not only for its design but also for its historical importance. It represents the rebirth of an industry and a nation determined to move forward. For automotive historians, it is a milestone that showcases how the Soviet Union combined engineering ingenuity with cultural pride. The Pobeda's enduring charm also lies in its emotional value. For many people who lived through that era, it was more than transportation, it was a symbol of progress, hope, and victory over hardship. That sentiment remains alive in the hearts of enthusiasts and restorers today. Several modern reinterpretations and replicas of the GAZ-M20 have been created in recent years, blending classic styling with modern technology. These concept models pay tribute to the original design while showcasing how timeless its lines truly were. The durability of the Pobeda's design can be seen in how many examples have survived decades of use. Despite harsh climates and rough roads, many GAZ-M20s continue to run, a testament to their solid engineering and craftsmanship. In the realm of classic cars, the Pobeda stands out as one of the most iconic vehicles of the Soviet Union. It may not have been the fastest or the most luxurious, but it carried a sense of purpose and character that few cars could match. Every detail, from its rounded fenders to its chrome grille, tells a story of a nation that believed in progress and unity. That's what makes the GAZ-M20 Pobeda such an enduring piece of automotive heritage. For collectors, owning a Pobeda is like owning a piece of history, a machine that reminds us of the human spirit's capacity to rebuild and create beauty even after devastation. It is an emblem of victory, both mechanical and emotional. Decades later, the GAZ-M20 Pobeda remains a legend, a true victory on wheels. Its story continues to inspire those who admire classic cars not just for their looks, but for the deeper meaning they carry. Title: GAZ-M20 Pobeda, the Soviet symbol of victory and innovation. Car sparkles. Description: explore the legendary GAZ-M20 Pobeda, a true icon of Soviet engineering and post-war rebirth. From its elegant design to its enduring legacy, this car tells the story of a nation's triumph on four wheels. Tags: GAZ-M20 Pobeda, Soviet car, classic car, USSR GAZ Pobeda, 1946 Pobeda, history, vintage car, Russian classic, automotive legend. Hashtags: #GAZ-M20, #Pobeda, #Classicar, #Soviet legend, #Vintage cars, #Automotive history, #USA, #Russian car, #Retroride, #Car culture. Keywords: GAZ-M20 Pobeda, Soviet car, history, classic, Soviet automobile, Gorky automobile plant, vintage Russian car, 1946 Pobeda, design, performance, restoration.